in the rows. I went up into the fast, but she said, start it slow. Oh, that's too slow. That's too slow. Still too slow for her. Oh, she like that? She like that. Hit it from the back. What's the... When I hit it slow...
Yeah. Yes, Lynn, I had to. Cuz. I told y'all, look, the GoPuff driver was outside. He told me, he was like, hey, bro, I'm outside, like, come get your food. But the kill is, I told bro the wrong address. So I had to go get that, like. I'm not gonna lie, he a stand-up dude, though. He really a stand-up dude. Like, I feel like no other dude gonna go out his way to drive to the other address. Appreciate you, Jeremiah. Y'all feel me, though? Celine, how long you gonna be up studying, man? Yeah, it's like a Walmart. It's like a Walmart for It's like a Walmart, basically. For VA. Celine said she got it too. You gave her for this? Nah, Celine. You gassed or what? You gassed, Celine? It's too late for me. You playing the games, bro? Yeah, bro. I be playing games, cuz. Play Mad. You need some rising. It's just mushroom coffee. It's supposed to be good for you, keep you up though. That's tough, Jeremiah. I'm just Celine Wilder. Wow, bro. Bro. One of y'all wanna get on Monkey with me? They be wildin' on Monkey. Hey, ball, that's you talking about iMessage? I think I played that drum before. I think I played that drum before. Yeah, apple juice over orange juice. Yeah, now them kids is gonna try you. I'm not gonna lie. I can kill a bottle of... No, PYT. Y'all taking orange juice over apple juice? Not my two homegirls doing me like that, though. That's crazy. Not my two homies. Not my two homies. Nah. Ain't no way, cuz. Ain't no way. Ain't no way my two home dogs doing me like that. Y'all taking apple juice not it? Alright, now I'm questioning everything y'all got going on now. We about to do a little this or that. For sure, Jeremiah. We about to do a this or that. We about to do a this or that. We about to do a this or that. Alright, first one. First one is TV series or a good movie. A good TV series or a good movie? What y'all picking? Neither. Neither, Celine? You don't like TV or movie? TV easy? Series? TV series. I don't know. Maybe. I might agree with y'all on this one. I might agree. Just cause like a good TV series is just like, you feel me? You really be captivated. Like, what's your favorite TV? Like, what's the TV series that had y'all really captivated? Game of Thrones had me in a chokehold for a little while. I ain't gonna lie. Like, Game of Thrones had me in a chokehold. Like, it had me in a chokehold, like, for a good minute too. What's the TV series that had y'all in the chokehold? The Witcher. The Witcher is good. I actually like The Witcher. I like The Witcher. Bro, I used to love Shameless, but I fell off, bro. And I don't know why, because Shameless was good. Like, I don't know why I fell off Shameless. I never finished it. I think the last time I seen is, bro, he dropped out of school. Bro, I don't know, bro. I fell off Shameless. There's gonna be a new girl? What, for real? I didn't finish The Witcher either. They're gonna be mad at me about that. Andrew, what show had you hooked? Because Celine obviously like Shameless, and PYT obviously like The Witcher. Nah, Shameless is good. Yeah, the Thor guy's gonna play it now. The Thor dude's gonna play girl? Oh, so there's a new season of Witcher? I'm so behind. All right. All right, next question. I think we're on the same page. I'll let y'all slide with that one. Summer or winter? So hot weather or cold weather? Which one y'all picking? Hot weather or cold weather? Winter. PYT says winter. Celine, Andrew, Jeremiah, what y'all picking? Everybody saying winter? Everybody picking winter though is kind of crazy. So y'all don't like the summer? What am I picking? Winter. I can't play if I ain't gonna pick. I need to pick. Let me see. First, I'm not just gonna pick winter or buck. Like, we not gonna sit here and act like summer not tough. The fact y'all just pick winter that fast is kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Like y'all, it's like y'all ain't even second guess. Y'all don't like going to the pool. Y'all don't like pool parties. Y'all don't like none of that stuff in summertime. It be too hot, like, bro. It is tough being in the winter though. They both good. I like both of them. I like both of them. If I had to choose though, I'm going summer though because I like being active. And I like going outside and being active. So like I'm gonna pick summer. So y'all fried on that. All right, next question. This really about to see like who's who though right here. I'm weak. Yes, and I said, oh, you pick winner. All right, this about to see who's who. Nah, bro, I don't like playing football in the cold, bro. Hey, y'all know I play defense, so I gotta tackle people in the cold. Don't be blowing me. All right, fresh. All right, hold on. Before that one, pancakes or waffles? What y'all picking? And this should be unanimous. This should be unanimous. Pancakes or waffles? Have y'all lost y'all mind? PYT and Celine. Y'all both said waffles. What do y'all not like about pancakes? Pancakes is easily superior. Like, like pancakes are easily superior. Like, what about waffles get y'all off? Andrew, you two, what's up with the ladies tonight? Are y'all crazy? I knew you was gonna say that. I said, watch them say you can't put syrup in the little holes, but that's all girls care about, bruh. Y'all are sick. Chicken and waffles, yeah. You ain't never had chicken and pancakes, it's just as good. Only y'all, bro. Y'all are such girls, bro. Y'all are such girls. You can't put it in the little holes. Come on now, bro. Yeah, Jeremiah, we're on the same page. They got it, though. All right, next one. Ooh, this is a good one. This is a good one. Chicken nuggets or chicken fingers? Ooh. Ooh. Chicken nuggets or chicken fingers? I'm a chicken connoisseur, so. Yeah. I might be going there, Celine. I might be going there. I might be going there. It's tied up 2-2. I'm gonna go Nuggets, y'all. And this is why. I always gotta rhyme. I always gotta rhyme a reason. I was thinking. I was like tenders, and I was like, what's better? And I thought Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A's nuggets is pissing on every chicken tender I ever ate. And I know we all can stand with that. Chicken nuggets at Chick-fil-A are probably the best. Like, you're going, like, if you had to pick between Chick-fil-A nuggets or any chicken tender in the world, you're picking Chick-fil-A nuggets. In my opinion. That's what I think. You feel what I'm saying? Like, maybe I'm tripping. What y'all think? PYT, you don't like Chick-fil-A's nuggets? The ones at Wendy's are cool, but you don't like the one at Chick-fil-A? What? That's the first time I ever heard that in my life. Wendy's is good too, but y'all, PYT, you telling me you taking Wendy's chicken nuggets over Chick-fil-A nuggets? PYT, are you insane? Are you nuts? She's crazy. She's literally crazy. she's literally crazy. PYT, you're literally nuts. All right, next one. Would you rather be? Ooh, this tough. Hey y'all, we should do this for a live one day. Would you rather? I'm gonna save. I'm gonna do this one now, and I want to save it, but I don't care. I'll just do it again. Would you rather be 4'11"? Would you rather be all right? Would you rather be 4'5" or 7'9"? Would you rather be 4'5" or 7'9"? Now let's all think about this before we say anything. Let's all think about this, because I know everybody want to be like, I'd be 7'9", but it's like, do you really want to be 7'9"? You're not gonna be able to go nowhere. You ain't gonna be able to get on no cars. You're not gonna be able to get on the plane. You ain't gonna be able to go nowhere. But it's like 4'5" is too small though. You're not gonna be able to drive. Like, you ain't gonna be able to do, like, well, a smart car, maybe. Holy crap. They're both so bad. It's like, which one do you pick? Y'all saying 4'5"? Y'all saying 4'5"? Shaq out there struggling. Shaq like 6'9", I think. Imagine being 7'9". Yeah, bro. I might go 4'5" though, bro. Cause, like, nah, bro, that's too big, bro. Bro, your back and leg pain gonna be extreme. Like, and then everything you get, you got to get custom-made shoes, custom-made pants, custom-made shirt, custom-made house, custom-made wall. Like, bro, everything you got custom-made, bro. I'm not gonna lie, but 4'5", you gonna easily be able to get kidnapped at your grown age, walking around here, and you gonna get snatched up. You're not gonna be able to defend yourself. It's a lose-lose. I'm gonna go 4'5". Celine said 5'6". Pushing it, Celine. Oh, Andrew, you right there. PYT, you right there. Please stop messing with y'all, bro. All right. I think we all can go 4'5". Let's see. Ooh. Would you rather Well, I mean, this is kind of an easy question for me. Would you rather live in 1960s, or would you rather live in 2060? I mean, I know my answer. I know my answer. It's pretty, yeah, bro. 2060, bro. 2060. 2060 for sure. Good. Would you rather... Oh, this is a good one. This is really gonna show who. Would you rather take a shower with a bar of soap or shower gel? Andrew said, yeah, can we know? Would you rather take a shower with a bar of soap or a shower gel? So, I'm going with the gel. I'm going with the gel. Just cause I don't know, there's just something about the gel, bro. So bar. Everybody's going so bar. Me and Celine going to gel. Yeah, I had to think about that one too, bro. I don't know, there's something about the gel. I use the gel more, so it's like I might use the bar. It's weird because I use all soap bars for my face, but like I always use the gel for my body. It's weird. It's weird as crap. All right. Would you rather stop using paper or stop using plastic? Eesh. Stop using paper or stop using plastic. Well, we're not gonna be able to write on nothing. What else we need? We don't need paper for nothing else though, for real. Hold on, y'all. I mean, what else do we need paper for other than writing? I know I need plastic. But don't get me wrong. Paper's important though, because you do gotta turn some files in. You need paper. Like, you gonna need paper. But other than writing and stuff like, I don't know. What y'all picking? Oh, money's paper? Yup. I mean, you always got your debit card. And like you need money. It's a hard one. It's a hard one. It's actually kind of a hard one. What y'all picking? PYT say plastic. Yeah, I might go plastic. I think I'm gonna go plastic. Just cause we could go strictly cars. I'm not gonna lie, if your car shut down, it's over though. Like, it's legitly over. Like, it's legitly over if your car shut down. Till they tell you they don't take car. Apple Pay and card don't work. It's it's over, bro. I'm weak, bro. got a good one, Andrew? Drop it. Say yours, Andrew. Mmm. Is this with us like not having either? Or right now in our current state? Like us not having either one? Are we going? I would say dream job. Cause I would say dream job. And y'all explain why y'all saying dream job. This is why I say dream job. Just because your dream soulmate might not be that person for you though. Like, all our dream soulmates could be someone that's totally bad for us. Yeah, man. We love that money. Alright, y'all taking own a. I don't think about that, K, but I'm saying job because I feel like I don't have the perfect soulmate, but I want the perfect job. Yeah, facts. Facts. I feel you. Sometimes that dream soulmate, they not compatible now. Now you would have put, love of your life or a job that you love. That's a different ball game. I ain't gonna lie. Like if you put like D1, like would you rather find your one true love or find your one true purpose in life? Oh, that's one. What would you, find your one true love or find your one true purpose in life? Ooh, that's a hard one. Cause missing out on your one and true love is crazy. Like, that's a still job or one true love? Sheesh. Y'all picking job of ones you love. I see the ladies in our chat, cold-hearted killers. Y'all don't care about that love. They said, man, say that love for the movies. I'm trying to get that paper. The fact all three of y'all don't care about love is actually kind of crazy to me. Like, all three of y'all said, forget love, steal job. Good. Yeah, you right, as you should. I'm a lover boy. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm picking love. Y'all know I'm a hopeless romantic. Alright, markers or crayons? Nah, that's a dumb one. Yeah, you right. You do. You never get to know a person until you know. You right about that. You right about that. Dang, yo, this Band-Aid hurt like crap. What kind of Band-Aid she gave me? She gave me super glue. Would you rather win the lottery or become famous overnight? I know what I'm doing. Oh God, I heal fast. Lotto. Easy. Lotto easy. You ever heard that saying though? A lot of people who win the lotto, like, they end up not even having the money. Like, they end up going broke. If y'all famous, you know that come with endorsements. Once you famous, you always gonna be famous. That's the only kill about being famous. But nah, I'm picking lotto too though. I don't want no attention. Good. How y'all spending that money though? Nah, no cap. How are y'all spending that money? I'm curious. I'm genuinely curious. How y'all spending that money? Someone, I know that, look, someone got to get a house. Like, I know that's for everybody. Somebody getting a house. Like, somebody's getting a house. You know? It's mandatory. Bro, you got to. Are y'all working? If y'all hit the life for $1 billion, y'all working? Or it's like, what's the point of doing anything? I'm just gonna travel. Good, PYT. PYT about to bring the whole village out. Feel that. I'm all for that. Bro, y'all. Hold on. I'm about to see this video. Yeah, bro, I go live every night, bro. Tap in. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Amari, you say you start your own business? That's good. Yeah, bro, you gotta. I wanna be chilling. Good, Jeremiah. PYT said, work? What's work? Have a good night, Jeremiah. Yeah. Y'all look good.
Classic chicken Caesar. Thai chicken.
Look at this, y'all.
Jalapeno ranch. 19 years old, working as a garbage collector, a convict for a father who died while you were still young. A run of stepfathers who've treated you like dirt. You can barely read or write and have already done a stint in a youth prison. And then it happens. You win. Over $10 million, all to yourself. The bet you made cost you one solitary pound, or just over $1. What could possibly go wrong? You buy mansions where your somewhat criminal friends stay over to enjoy your pool and jacuzzi. You buy 80.
Hold on. Put the joint here. Let's see how.
Cars and even invest over $1 million in your favorite sports team. When you won that jackpot, you were actually wearing an electronic ankle tag, thanks to you and the law not always seeing eye to eye. But now the tag is gone.
Can y'all hear it?
It's been replaced with more bling than you could even imagine owning. You're a baller, a former petty gangster with more money than you can spend. Fast forward 2 years. You're told you often exhibit antisocial behavior. Not long ago, at your 22nd birthday party, you and your buddies raced Mercedes and BMW cars all night long, setting some of them on fire at the end, just for fun. Suffice to say, your neighbors, not impressed. These are not good times, despite the money. You're pretty sure your uncle just stole over $120,000 from you. As for your friends, they're all starting to feel like hangers-on. Not a day passes when someone doesn't hit you up for cash. On top of that, you've just been arrested for dangerous driving after hitting several cars and fleeing the scene. Then there are those guys who have blackmailed you for money. They want your wealth and have gone as far as to slice the throats of your 5 dogs. Being filthy rich is not always easy. Soon all your money will be gone. You'll want your garbage collector job back, and all you'll want is peace, just like in the days before the win. The outline of the story we've just told you is about Michael Carroll, the so-called king of the chavs. He was the embodiment of rags to riches and back to rags again. He was one of many people that we can say suffered from the lottery curse. But make no mistake, while he was glad to be poor again, he enjoyed his 10 years of extravagant spending for the most part. He once said, "I don't look back with any regrets, that's for sure. It was 10 years of fun for a pound."
Good,
Can't go
Amari.
wrong with that. I wouldn't want to turn back the clock. But I live a good, free lifestyle now, and I'm happier because I've got my life back. He also said this. People often say to me, "What does it feel like to have lost all that money?" I tell them, I didn't lose it, I spent it. As you'll see today, some folks who win big seem to be able to handle it, but others begin a journey into the abyss.
In Virginia, I don't know about y'all, but NVA, if you win the lottery, you have to tell, like they're gonna tell everybody who won. Like your name's gonna get published and everything. I don't know how it work where y'all live at though, but like NVA, that's how it works. Like everybody has to know you won the lottery. I don't know, it's weird, bro. People be dying and all that.
Take, for example, a man named Jack Whitaker. In 2002, he won a massive $315 million in the U.S. Powerball jackpot. It was a good night to win, too, being Christmas Day and all. Santa had certainly
Yeah,
delivered.
rags to riches
He
back to
was
rags is
sleeping when
crazy.
the numbers were called on Charleston's Channel 3. Jewel, his wife of nearly 40 years, shook him. And then she shook him harder. He opened his eyes to see her looking like she just returned from a date with God. But it wasn't until the next day that they realized they hadn't just won quite a bit, they'd hit the jackpot. At the time, this was the largest ever lottery win for the U.S. in a single ticket. Whitaker, who was 55, said he wanted a lump sum payout. That was $113.4 million.
Like, really picture yourself winning this much money. Like, I know we say it all the time, like, oh, bro, like, what if I won the lottery? What if I hit the lottery? But I really imagine, like, you really hit, like, bro, I probably would lose my freaking nuts. I'll probably pass out. I ain't gonna cap. I'm like, what? Like, I'm like, is this real? You know what I'm saying? Like, really imagine yourself winning that much money. That's crazy.
After taxes, life was good. But again, fast forward a few years, and the winner perhaps felt cursed. He actually said it was his biggest regret in life that he hadn't ripped up that winning ticket. Things started off well. The Whitakers were church-going people, so they said they'd donate millions to their local churches. They built a few new ones too. Jack had worked hard since the age of 14 and had never really known any kind of wealth. He said he'd donate millions more to foundations that would help West Virginians in need. He told the media, I just want to thank God for letting me pick the right numbers, or letting the machine pick the right numbers. He'd been struck by lightning, he said, the good kind. In an interview on TV, he said, I want to be a good example. I want to make people proud of what happens with this winning. I want to promote goodwill and help people. Once the cameras stopped following him around, things turned back to normal. Well, not that normal. On New Year's Eve in 2002, he walked into a strip club called the Pink Pony and carefully laid about $50,000 on the bar. The bartender, a decent chap, knew that someone would likely one day take Jack's money off him if he kept acting like that. He then looked at Jack, and with a serious expression on his face, he said, please put that money away. Please don't do that again. Just about all the folks in the part of West Virginia where Jack lived knew he often carried around large amounts of cash. Some thought he should be more careful. Some were just envious, but some wanted to take it from him. He received thousands of letters from people telling stories of woe and how they needed some of his money. Jack had to hire 3 people to go through all the letters and an investigator to check out if the stories were true. Then the darkness came. In 2003, someone stole $545,000 from a case Jack had left in his car out.
Why in the freak are you leaving $500,000? That just pissed me off. Why are you leaving $500,000 in a suitcase in your car? Did y'all see what that man said? Hold on, bro. Maybe I'm tripping.
Investigator to check out if the stories were true. Then the darkness came. In 2003, someone stole $545,000 from a case Jack had left in his car outside a club. He was already drinking heavily at this point. Jack was starting to feel anxious. Everyone had their eyes on his cash. He drank even more. Then the boyfriend of his granddaughter was found dead at his house. The kid had taken a cocktail of oxycodone, methadone, meperidine, and cocaine. Just a few months later, his granddaughter might have died from an overdose. The cause of death was undetermined. Whatever the case, Jack had spoiled her rotten after the win. This is never ideal in any circumstance. Around that time, his wife left him. Now he started drinking even more and spent insane amounts of money on gambling. His house kept getting broken into. His car was always being watched. His favorite stripper was not the friend she pretended to be. Later, his daughter, to whom he'd given tons of money, also died, and people kept on trying to steal his money. As one local later said, this is a whole West Virginia. There's nothing to do. Nobody has money. So if someone comes along flashing money, it seems like an easy way out. Easy money. But Jack then got sued by the people who knew they could make a quick buck. He was arrested 3 times for driving while under the influence. His uninsured house was destroyed in a fire. Things just kept going downhill. With some money left, but not so much, Jack told an interviewer in 2007, I'm only going to be remembered as the lunatic who won the lottery. I'm not proud of that. I wanted to be remembered as someone who helped a lot of people. He then died in 2020 after a long fight against an unnamed illness. It was not a pretty end to a life that seemed to have worsened after a windfall. Let's now look at some winners over the pond to see if they managed to find some happiness in their lottery win. We'll come back to the Americans soon. The British press reported in 2022 that the biggest ever single ticket win happened on July 19th. The winner got £195,707,000, which is just over $230 million. The winner decided to remain anonymous this time, and we don't blame them one bit. The second biggest winner in the UK was a couple in their 40s named Joe and Jess Thwaite. They'd won £184,262,899, which is just over $217 million. The win made them richer than some of the most highly paid soccer players in the UK, and they didn't even choose their own numbers. The win was a result of a lucky dip pick. So, Did they go out and buy a fleet of expensive sports cars, or did they frequent strip clubs and stuff notes into women's underwear? No is the answer. The first thing they bought was a secondhand Volvo, which was worth less than 50 grand. They were soon spotted driving that car into their home, a building worth nearly $800,000. The press said they were thinking about selling the place and spending over $7 million on a mansion in the countryside that comes with a tennis court, a swimming pool, large manicured gardens, guest apartments, a stable, a barn, and games in a party room, and a gymnasium. At the time, they said they were planning on taking a round-the-world trip, and we expect they would not travel in economy class. They said they had no intention whatsoever to fill their lives with Bugattis and bling. Instead, they have plans to make their new abode as comfortable as possible and see a bit of the world. The British media wrote, the fact that they've not splurged at all on sports cars or booze shows what great people...
I'm not gonna lie. If you win the lottery, bro, this is probably the best thing to do. Just travel as much as you can and get away from everybody. Like literally, bro, I feel like this is the best thing to do, bro. Just travel. Like this couple did the smartest thing. They didn't start splurging on a whole bunch of craziness. They just took all their money and they just start traveling. Like, cause then like for one, you hard to reach. For two, you're always on the move. So like no one got a beat on you. Like that was smart.
They are. In fact, if you look at the list of British lottery winners, most of them keep their wins a secret. But the Thwaites said it would be too stressful living a double life. We'll have to wait some time to see how these two get
That's the
along with their
thing.
being
British
rich.
people smart.
We imagine they'll do just fine. Let's now go back to the U.S., where many lottery nightmare
Well,
stories
people are
exist. In 2017, a 53-year-old woman named Mavis Mae Vinchick picked up a cool $758.7 million after winning the Massachusetts State Lottery Powerball jackpot, making her instantly richer than most celebrities. Okay, so she only took home around $336 million, but one can't complain with that kind of windfall. 4 days before the win, she'd gone into the Pride Station in store, and when it was revealed that the numbers 6, 7, 16, 23, and 26 and Powerball number 4 came in, a firefighter buddy of hers named Rob told her the good news. He might have said something like, "Hey, Maeve, you're now insanely rich beyond your wildest dreams." She later said, "My numbers were kind of basically random, like maybe with her birthdays, maybe one from here, one from there, whatever could work." Not very long after the win, she got on the phone with the place where she worked, the Mercy Medical Center in Springfield, and told her bosses she wouldn't be coming in to work next week, and for that matter, forever. She has 2 kids, Billy Jr. and daughter Marley, but split up with her husband William back in the 90s. He died in 2016 after being hit by a speeding truck while he was waiting at a bus stop. After
Holy
she and
crap.
William broke up, she spent 15 years with another guy, Richard. They broke up around a year before her big win. Ironically, Richard later said he never asked her to marry him because of the poverty he'd faced with his previous wife. He said he wasn't bitter at all about being the ex of a woman who just became a multimillionaire. As you already know, winning so much money can make life hard. At the time,
That nigga was bitter. Yo, they they interviewed. They said they interviewed. They said you. He said you won't bitter about being an ex to the woman who just won a multi-million-dollar contract. He talking about he won't bitter. That's the first thing he said. Nah, bro, that nigga was bitter. But I promise you, he was sick. As soon as they left his house, as soon as the cameras left his house, bro, he probably said. Like, bro, I know he was. You not telling me you're not sick. Y'all tell me you just break up with your ex and a year later they win the lottery. Come on, bro. They was sick as crap. I know you was sick. Got a lot of us crying, screaming through the phone, throwing up. Hey, look, Andrew, Celine, crying, screaming, and throwing up. PYT, crying, screaming, and throwing up. Yo, I'm telling you.
the win, Maeve lived in Chicopee, a city in Hampton County, Massachusetts. She had a small 2-bed apartment, no bells, no whistles, but soon after her identity was revealed, people flocked to her town trying to find her small apartment. It was as if those people thought they could just rock up to her front door and be given a handout. Things got so bad that folks started knocking on every door in the neighborhood. Maeve was understandably a little
Death
bit
tried to
frightened,
sauce her
so
up.
the police said they'd keep an eye on her house. What's interesting in this case is that scam social media accounts started popping up, each claiming to be Mavis Vanchik. People reached out to the accounts, after which the scammers would ask for personal info. Others received emails similar to those African prince scams, in which they were told that they just had to give some of their information, hand over a little bit of cash, and they'd be given a fortune from Mavis Van Chick's cash grant. There was no grant, of course. Some scams said people would be given 20 grand, but only if they first covered a few admin costs. In another scam, the person received a text message saying the money was on the way, but the person delivering it had been stopped by the FBI for some reason, and a little bit of cash was needed to make things right. Yet another scam wasn't so complicated. People were told they would get $50,000, but to get it, they had to hand over $100 first. You'd think no one in the world would fall for that, but as any qualified scammer will tell you, it's a numbers game. There's always someone out there desperate for money who will take the risk. These scams are still around, so if you ever get offered some money by an account under Maeve's name, just ignore it. We don't need to tell
How do you
that
fall
there
for
is no
scams
such
like
thing
that?
as free money. Right now, there are lots of accounts on Facebook claiming to be Maeve. We just looked at one and saw the comment under one photo. Bleep off, you scam people for money. On the other side of the fake accounts, we found the comment, fake account, she trying to get people to send $55 to get your money. In fact, these scams are so common that the Chicopee Police Department issued a warning, part of it going, please do not fall for these scams, do not give out any personal information to these accounts, do not fall victim to a scammer by releasing any of your information. So this is one of the unintended consequences of getting very rich very quickly. People pretend to be you. Maeve said she probably came forward too early after the win. She regrets this now. She thought she could just get it over and done with, but that obviously didn't happen. She now has to keep a very low profile, but you can be sure that she is going to be hunted down by opportunists as you watch this video. Even if Maeve wanted to remain anonymous, Massachusetts law states that all lottery winners must come forward to obtain their prize. It's a pity because it would make people's lives much easier if they could remain anonymous. Still, you have to ask yourself, do
See, I told y'all, bro. They do that in VA. In VA, you gotta let people know. Like, you gotta sign your name and everything. Like, take pictures and be on the news and get your picture taken and all that.
think you could win so much cash and keep it a secret? If you tried, don't you think your pals would get a little suspicious when they saw you pull into the shopping mall car park in a brand new Ferrari? If you win the lottery and you don't want your life to turn into a living hell, you might well have to move away and leave your friends and family behind. Let's see how another big winner handled his windfall. In 2019, Wisconsin's Manuel Franco picked up over $768 million, just slightly more than Maeve's win.
I just want to start by saying thank you to everyone who has supported me throughout the years.
The former Target store employee also became the focus of scammers, with the scams being almost identical to the ones perpetrated in Maeve's name. Just hand over some personal info, give us a little bit of money. Reports state that
Thanks,
various
Amari.
people lost thousands of dollars after falling for one of the scams.
Amari, after everyone knows, you
Just
gotta disappear.
$50,000 from Manuel Franco. I was tricked into giving my driver's license number and social security number. I fell for this, and I am really worried about what they might do. Another person said that he first sent $200 to the scammer to activate his winnings. He was told that the IRS would need $3,000 for him to get his $50,000. The guy explained why he did it, saying, because of COVID, I was desperate for money. Before Manuel took home his $336 million, he'd been trying his hardest to reach a target savings of just $1,000. He was 24 at the time. He said he bought the ticket at a Speedway gas station near Milwaukee. Something strange came over him. He felt lucky that day. So much so that he said he wanted to wink at the gas station attendant. When he saw the first numbers come out, he said he felt pretty happy when he just won $4. And then his heart started racing when more of his numbers came in. I screamed for about 5 or 10 minutes. Good thing my neighbors didn't hear. He said it felt like a dream. But when it sank in, he told himself he wouldn't become one of those people who lost it all. He'd just take some vacations and pay for his family members to get through college. Again, by law, he wasn't allowed to remain anonymous. His lawyer told him, get the media part over and done with and then disappear. It seems he did that, but only after he had to move out of town due to harassment. The biggest winners ever of the Powerball lottery were a triumvirate, who won a whopping $1.58 billion between them. They were John and Lisa Robinson, Maureen Smith and David Kaltschmidt, and Marvin and May Acosta. It actually took May and Marvin Acosta 6 months to come forward and claim their prize. We'll explain why soon. John and Lisa Robinson won $327.8 million before taxes. These two said they weren't going to spend big after the win. They'd remain in their humble home in Munford, Tennessee, with John explaining these big fancy houses are nice, but you gotta clean them. Lisa said she wasn't even gonna leave her job. Fast forward 2 years after the win, they lived in a $6.2 million 10-bedroom house surrounded by a beautiful 320-acre plot of land, complete with a private lake. This was quite different from the $150,000 bungalow they lived in for 15 years before. Now the couple, still in their 50s, enjoy a private movie theater, palatial dining areas, and 8 bathrooms. When they so choose, they can take their boat around the lake. The house at least isn't far from where they lived before. Their neighbor, Fred Williams, said the couple keeps to themselves. He said that people ask where those who won that massive lottery prize wins. He points down the street toward the wonderful mansion. Williams said he doesn't know them well, but he heard that Lisa actually has gone back to work after the win, but she wasn't treated very well. Maybe folks were envious. Maybe they had their eyes on a handout. So as you can see, winning the lottery doesn't always have to come with problems. As for the couple David Kaltschmidt and Maureen Smith, they seem to be doing all right too. From what we can see, they definitely tried to keep a low profile, but news reports say they didn't even leave their home in Melbourne Beach, Florida. David, who was 56 at the time of the win, bought a new SUV, but nothing too fancy. Maureen, who was then 71, did spend fairly big when she forked out 90 grand for a Tesla. One of their friends talked to the media, saying they didn't spend much. He said they have hundreds of millions burning a hole in their pocket, but it's almost as if nothing has changed. They're conservative as ever. They'd been together for 31 years. They knew what would work. It seems they helped close family members, but they didn't do anything extravagant. The press said that this is what they always intend to do, but that doesn't mean winning wasn't stressful. According to reports, David lost 10 pounds through stress and an inability to sleep at night. The other part of this historic win was California couple Marvin and Maya Costa. They also chose the winning numbers 4, 8, 19, 27, 34, and 10 as the Powerball number. However, they didn't come forward and claim the prize at the time. It was known that the ticket had been bought at a 7-Eleven in Chino Hills, a suburb of East Los Angeles. Months passed, and finally the couple turned up with the winning ticket. So you might wonder why it took so long. The reason is they'd spent months getting prepared. They knew they had the winning ticket, but they wanted to get a legal team together before they came forward. They were more than sensible. They were shrewd planners. That doesn't mean scammers weren't able to exploit their win. If you ever receive an email from someone who says they're the couple, ignore it. One of the scams includes the lines, "We actually left the States after claiming our money, and we are currently here in Luxembourg because we needed privacy." And due to some previous stories we've heard about some previous winners, we decided to come down here on a long vacation to help others by donating part of our gift from God. Then it says, "We believe you were chosen by God to receive our donation of $1.8 million." The real couple was very smart. Another reason they waited so long to claim the money was that they didn't want to bring attention to themselves. Even after they won and were legally obliged to make the win public, they turned down offers to go on TV or to do interviews with the press. They hired numerous financial advisors. They set up a real charity fund. They donated cash and helped others. But all of this was very low-key. We don't even know where they are now. They could be living it up on their own private island in the Caribbean or staying somewhere in LA. The couple have remained a very public mystery to this day. They did once say this, though. "While we are very grateful for the wonderful wishes and encouragement we've received, it is not our intention to become public figures, and we ask for and appreciate privacy going forward." In another case, a woman in South Carolina won a staggering $1.53 billion all to herself. Okay, she only took home $878 million, but we don't think she would have been too concerned about the edges being clipped off her win. In this case, she was allowed to remain anonymous, but we do know some things about her. In 2020, the media said she was part of a group of people who lost a ton of cash to a fraud by a financial advisor. The U.S. Attorney's Office for the Eastern District of New York said the guy had called himself the lottery lawyer, but he was no better than the scammers we've discussed today. Just from this woman alone, it was said he stole millions of dollars. The FBI issued a statement saying the FBI in New York discovered how these victims were persuaded to put large chunks of their cash into investments that benefited the defendants. Rather than try their luck at the lottery, these men resorted to defrauding the victims to get rich, but their gamble didn't pay off. The fraudster apparently just used the money to enrich himself while telling the lottery winners they were getting some money back every now and again. Meanwhile, he lived like a lottery winner, flying on private jets, buying luxury cars, taking expensive vacations, and even buying yachts. In Europe, so many of the winners never revealed their names, but one British couple did. Their story should act as a lesson. Money didn't exactly make their lives any better. The couple in question was Adrian and Gillian
2
Bayford.
minutes left,
In
y'all. We all
2012,
about
they
to go
won
to
around
sleep.
190 million euros in the Euro Millions lottery, giving them well over 200 million US dollars. They got straight to business, buying fancy cars, houses like palaces, taking expensive vacations, and flying around in helicopters. Then, a few years later, Gillian was in the media telling readers that one thing she wishes she'd never done was go public with the win. She had some advice for future winners, saying just be careful who approaches you, because you'll see that some of your friends are not really your friends. The couple always argued, and they divorced just over a year after the win. Adrian bought a huge old house on an estate fit for a king, but even that had its downside. Adrian never made much money as a postman, so he spoiled his kids when he had his own mansion, and more money than he could spend. He let his 15-year-old daughter drive luxury cars around the estate since she was too young to drive them on the roads. He also allowed his 13-year-old son to drive a quad bike around the estate. So what could possibly go wrong? A crash is what. His daughter hit his son, leaving the poor boy in the hospital with very serious injuries. He had to be put in an induced coma. For a while, it was looking like he might not survive. The British media said Adrian was stricken with feelings of guilt for what had happened. Maybe living like a king is not as good as it sounds. At the time of the win, the couple was happily married. When they watched the TV and saw they won that night, they just looked at each other and giggled. Jillian told the BBC, "We've lived within our means and been comfortable, but we've been like ships in the night to earn the income we need. It'll be fantastic to spend more time as a family now. This money has come at the right time for us and is going to benefit the whole family." As you know, not long after that, they were a broken family, and not too long after that, they were a broken family with a son fighting for his life because of a spoiled daughter that had been allowed to mess around with expensive cars. We hope everyone watching this has learned a valuable lesson today for when you win the lottery next week.
Yeah. Tired. I was falling asleep too, cuz. I just got super sleepy. But I love you nugget heads. Y'all probably knocked too. Is anybody awake or y'all fell asleep? So yeah, y'all get some rest, bro. I see y'all later, man. Love y'all. Love you, PYT. Love you, Andrew. Yeah, bro, we always close. Good night, Tina. Good night, Amari. Love y'all. Love you. Love all y'all. I'm so tired. I'm delusional. You ever been delusional tired? That's how you know you tired. Holy crap. Love you, cuz. Yeah, Tina, you got here late. Tina, join tomorrow 9 p.m. or in the morning. Turn on the post notifications. We on live every day. But yeah, love y'all. I'm out, cuz. Dang, man. Dang. I'm sleepy. I can't find my do-rag. You got to. Oh, man. I lost my do-rag. Good night, y'all. Love y'all.